When it comes to lower back pain, that is something I consistently have to contend with. Sometimes it's really bad. Lately, given specific mobility routines and recovery training and stuff like that, it's become less and less. But unless I stopped training altogether, which if I did and just did these routines, I'd probably be okay. But I'm not going to stop training. And that training consists of strength conditioning, Muay Thai, boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So those activities, the things I love, are just going to put a lot of wear on my body. So I have to be just as consistent with my mobility routines and my recovery. Okay, so I've shown you the Asian squat for various reasons, and a lot of it is for hip mobility, especially for Muay Thai and being able to kick and stuff like that. But let's focus on the lower back pain. And the pain I experience is often here. So today, this is a routine I do pretty consistently to kind of help with that. This is one of many routines, but this has helped me a lot. So I was gonna do the routine anyway, so I figured, let me go ahead and record it and walk you through it, okay? I keep talking about Asian squat. Here's what we're gonna do. Asian or passive squat, right? Let's start here. You need to be able to do an Asian squat. So if you're struggling with that, that's where you need to start. You need to work progressions to get down into the Asian squat, all right? First thing we do after being able to sit comfortably here in this Asian squat, you post this hand here for rotation, and you're gonna turn up towards the ceiling. You see that? Right? So I'm gonna do that right now for this one 5 times, but you wanna work up to 10. But just for this video, I'm gonna do 5 reps of these things, okay? So now I'm gonna do 5 the other way. 1. Again, I'm not great at this, but I'm working at this. 2. Man, I see some people, they can rotate and their hand is like straight over their head. All right, good. Next, you should be falling pretty deep into your knees here, and you're gonna tilt forward and grab here. If you can. If you can't, putting your hands down like this, pushing your knees and just trying to bring your head down, that's fine, but try not to let your butt elevate, okay? Keep everything sunk down and then bend forward. Let's say 10 to 30 seconds tops. Okay, my next one, you're gonna put your hands on the ground. Now you wanna walk them out in front of you, okay? So your butt can elevate here. And like a downward dog, go side to side a little bit. And then down. Okay. And hold, stretch. This one's a little hard for me. I have really long legs, so being able to do this was hard. Again, just if you have to walk your hands out further, that's fine. Whatever gets you there, whatever helps. So we want to do 5 of these. Again, working your way up to 10. Okay, now we're back down into the squat, okay? And you're gonna go in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I do that 5 times. So that was 2 sets, okay? So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3 sets. You want to do 5 sets. Now I'm going to sit back onto my butt, and I'm going to go into a 90-90. Okay, here and here. I mentioned that a lot of my lower back pain is from my tailbone, and some of that comes from my piriformis, and it's just causing a lot of lower back pain. So make sure this is at 90, this is at 90, and then you're just going to stretch directly over this leg. Again, all these stretches are 10 seconds to 30 seconds. Now you're going to come over and try to bring bringing this armpit to this foot, and then that's when you can really get this stretch right. All right, we're gonna switch our 90-90. Here, reach, get that stretch. All right, again, imagine bringing this elbow to this foot, get that stretch in there. Now I know this isn't part of the passive squat, but it's just really good for your back in general. And I discovered this one recently. Like I said, I watched quite a few videos looking for solutions to my own personal issues. And this is some of these movements, and this is specifically from a routine I saw on Moves Method. I like that channel, I like Strength Side. But I take some of the knowledge from those creators and I see how any of those things can apply to what I do as far as martial arts, as far as the Muay Thai and the Jiu-Jitsu, and see how it can help recovery, right? So anyway, this is an oldie, right? If you've done any kind of like stretching, right? Here, get that stretch going. Keep your butt on your heels, right? Now, my right hand's gonna stay here. My left hand's gonna go out to the side, lining up with my shoulder. And then I'm gonna rotate this hand to the ceiling. So again, get into the stretch, nice and long with it. Make sure you're feeling it in your arms and your back and everything's nice and stretched out. That is one quick routine you could do 2 or 3 times a week. If you're a fan of the channel, you know I have a lot of different routines that I do, not just to keep things going, but to keep elevating as I get older, to make sure that I can, as I'm training, I can still comfortably do the things I love doing. So give that a shot, guys. I hope it's helpful to you. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.